Hey guys, how's it going? I'm back with another video, and today we're going to talk about how to become better as human beings and how to be a better person in general. So today I brought you 6 topics on how we can start doing this and starting today, and then use this for the rest of our lives. As the days goes on and as the months pass by, we keep on adding these things to our lives so we can become better. All right, so let's go. First thing I want to talk about is think before you speak. And this is one of the most important things ever. So, okay, words can carry a lot of weight. Think about the first time your significant other told you that he or she loved you. How awesome did it feel? However, words can also be hurtful. Have you ever told an inappropriate joke or called someone called someone a bleeping beep? Bleeping bleep. You probably felt pretty lousy afterward. Always take the couple extra seconds to think about the impact of your words before you say them out loud. So this is one of the things I wanted to talk about with you guys, because sometimes when we're angry, when we're mad, when we are frustrated with somebody or someone, we say certain things that we don't really mean, because we're not bad or not trying to hurt nobody, but we're so dominated by the mad feeling, by the mad feeling or the anger and the whole circumstance, that you end up saying things that you don't want to say, and then you end up hurting people that you don't want to hurt, and that really messes up with your friendships, your relationships. I've done this a lot of times in the past, and to this day I'm trying to work on it. So it's really hard for you to control yourself, but this is one of the most important things that you can do, and that goes for the rest of your life. The more you can control what you say and the way you behave towards people, the better for you. All right, so, and it's actually weird because I heard somebody said something like this, you cannot control the outcome and you cannot control anything that's in the external, but you can only control your mind. So the only thing you can really control is your mind, and if you cannot control that, then what are you going to do? If that's the only thing you can control other people, you can control what they're going to say, but you can control how you're going to react to it. But that takes work. You're not going to do that tomorrow. You snap a finger and then boom, you can control yourself. It's not easy. You have to work on a daily basis on your self-management, your anger issues, the way you behave, and don't be so impulsive. You got to be more rational. You know what I'm saying? So this is one of the most important things in the world, bottom line. All right. Number 2, be willing to change. In order to become a better person, you have to be willing to change. Change is the only way to grow and progress into the person that you want to become. Many people are against change, which can make it very hard to grow. When you keep an open mind and are willing to change, you'll learn how to become better and grow into the person that you want to become. So that pretty much says it up. Be willing to change. Most of us, we don't want to change. How many times have you heard people say, I'm this way, I was raised that way, and that I can't change, that's who I am, and I can't do anything about it. But the problem is, when you say that to yourself, you're really locking any possibility to get better. Because you are that way. Okay, I act this way, I am that way, I talk that way, and that I can change. But the reality is you can change. You just don't choose to change most of the times, because change really takes work. You got to work on that shit. You got to really work on yourself. You got to stop and take time for you to figure out what are the problems within you, so then you can actually change, So that's one of the things too. All right, number 3. Stop making excuses. All right, that goes straight for me because I've done it a lot of the times. So when I first started my company at high school, this is a post on the internet, so it's not mine. I made excuses every time something went wrong. I would blame others, blame the customer, or anyone else involved. However, I would never blame myself for things that went wrong. Instead, I learned that taking accountability for your own mistakes is extremely important. I stopped making excuses, took the blame when it was truly my fault, was able to achieve much more. And by understanding that I made a mistake, I was able to use my mistakes to learn, which in turn helped me to become a better person. So look on the inside. Like, don't point fingers too much, but if you're gonna point a finger at something, and point it at yourself, because most of the times we only want to blame others. Okay, this person did this, that, but sometimes we're the ones that are doing the mistakes. We're the ones that are really messing up the whole situation, but we cannot even take time to look at it. It could be because we are immature as human beings, or I mean, our ego is too high, or we're too proud, or whatever. But we gotta really put that ego down so we can work on ourselves. That's one key factor, man. But yeah, let's go. Number 4. All right. All right. These dogs are gonna keep barking like this. All right. All right. Number 4. I'm not even gonna cut this video. All right. Let's just let it be this way. Stop being angry. Many people let anger and rage alter their decision-making skills. Shit, I know how hard it is. I used to be an angry person growing up, but I only saw it damage relationships with people and increase my blood pressure. Controlling anger is an extremely difficult skill to master, but it's very beneficial. Instead of getting angry, I decided to find a new way to change my negative emotion. Staying angry doesn't help me or solve any problems. It only creates more of them. Find some way of relaxing your nerves when you're angry, and stress ball was very helpful for me. And that thing applies to me as well, because most of the times when we're angry at somebody or at a certain circumstance, we only create more chaos. And like a problem that is this big goes this big because you explode and you blow up and you can't talk and you can't really communicate with people, and then you talk a certain way that you don't really mean that, but you end up hurting people, and that only creates more and more problems. And it is exactly what he said about, okay, we're trying to become better, and one way to become better is to master our anger. You know, we have to really have an anger management in our lives. You have to understand, okay, am I being too angry now? Am I like speaking a little louder than I should, or treating this person in a way that I'm not supposed to be treating, or some kind of way? And it only hurts yourself in the end of the day, because it increases your blood pressure is what he says. It makes you sick. It only creates more chaos. And I know that because I lived that shit. Everything that he's saying, I lived it. I am still to this day. Not that I am angry, but sometimes we get mad out of nowhere. We get mad at people, and because we are going through a bunch of shitty things in our lives, we end up just getting more worse and losing control, and that thing happens to all of us. So one way to become better is to managing your anger, all right? Number 5, let's be fast. I don't want to make this video too long. Be a role model, all right? Sometimes you need to be a role model to someone to become a better person. Once I became an entrepreneur and people started look up to me, I became a lot more cautious about the way I behaved. I didn't want to disappoint people by showing them I was immature or a bad role model. You can start small and be a big brother to someone, coach kids team, or be a role model to your children. No matter what you choose to do, always make decisions that the person that you look up to will respect. That sums up the whole topic pretty much. We have to be role model to people. So for you, if I want to motivate you, I think the best way to motivate you is by me becoming that thing that I want to motivate you for. So basically okay, you want to be a calm person, you want to treat people with respect, you want to be healthy and happy and ecstatically happy all the time, and you want people to be like this. I think the best thing you can do is you yourself become that, and then the person will look up to you and will say, okay, this person is doing really good. This person is laughing, is smiling, like this person hugs everybody, is really chill and friendly and all kind of stuff. I want to be like this. This person seems happy. I want to be like this. So the best thing that you can do is not to pull them into your life. It's more like you becoming that person, and then they will automatically look up to you in a different way, and then they will start working on themselves because of you as well. And then lastly, number 6, do what you say. All right? Let your actions be bigger than your words. So most of us, we say we want to do stuff. Okay, I want to change. I want to do this. I want to do that. But we end up not doing shit. We only say that we want stuff, but when we actually go ahead and do, when it comes to action, we don't do things. We don't do shit. We just say, I want this, I want this, I want that, but nothing ever changes, you know? And then we should actually talk a little less and act a little more, all right? So if you're making a promise of, okay, I want to change myself, I want to improve, then really go ahead and work on yourself. It's like 1% a day, but go ahead and do that. You want to control your anger, you want to control this, you want to make more money, whatever the hell that you want to do. I'm sorry to say it that way, but like whatever you want to do, make sure that you really put into actions. Like right now I started hitting the gym again, and I'm going to go to the gym every day. And I have to go every day. I just cannot say, hey, I want to go every day, but actually go every day. Go and do that. And whatever it is, do what you want to, what you say you want to do. Actually go ahead and take actions for your words. So that pretty much sums up the video. I hope you liked it. If you need any help, any contact, I will use the YouTube channel as a way to motivate you guys and help us emotionally and spiritually, because this is one way to become better. Okay, I think that for us to become successful in life, we need like 3 things, which is more important, which is financial stabilization, emotional stabilization, and then spiritual stabilizations. And then if you can really get all these things up and then 100% connected, then we can become better, because you have money, you're free, you have freedom, you're spiritually good, and you're emotionally stable, and then it's gonna help you have more healthy relationships or have other opportunities, and then you can grow and become a better person in the end of the day, which is the whole reason why we're doing these videos in this channel and all kinds of stuff, all right? So that's pretty much it. I hope you guys liked it. I'll see you later. Peace. Bye, guys.